dirty. Yeah. It's a sad scene. So, these socks are dry, and I'm gonna put them on because I have 4 pairs of socks. Those are drenched. But I'm gonna put my fresh socks into these shoes. Weigh like a pound right now because of how wet they are. But for 30 seconds of joy, I'm gonna put dry socks on. And then throw them into these. Is that a fucking slug? I don't know. Dude, wherever I slept, like, I cannot get clean. Everything is just covered in this muddy dirt. Alright. Like, how am I this dirty? Like, look at my fucking feet from wearing my Crocs. It's just like this shit gets everywhere. It's not even like dirt or mud. I don't even know what it is, but I have to get out of here because it's past 9:30 and I want to get to Damascus and it's 26.2 miles, which I have faith that I can do it. But yeah, packing up in the rain sucks, but I'm almost done. Okay, that's it. Well, I guess I should be going if I plan on doing this. What in the hell? You guys probably don't want to watch me figure this shit out. Oh yeah, I need 2 hands. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh yes, it is not even morning anymore. I was slow packing up because it was raining and cold. That's the thing. It has not been true summer rain where just take your shirt off and enjoy it, but cold. So I did get moving around 9:40 something, but I've been slow going. I went through the farm fields of Tennessee, the infamous barn with the big AT symbol on it. Got a picture, got some videos around there. Just stopped for a water break and had to take my pants off because it's warming up, and the sun was out for a while, and now there's ominous clouds threatening again, but they're not, I don't feel like a sudden threat, but I do feel that I'm going to get rained on at some point again today, and I'm somewhere just under 19 miles left to Damascus. So all signs point, keep going for it, but we'll see how I feel. I'm not moving at my fastest pace ever, but I'm also not moving extremely slow like I have on a few days. My energy feels good. I just I don't know, packing up in the rain, it kind of slows you down a little bit, but once I get moving, which I have been, and I just drank some water with a lemon lime liquid IV. That's the first time, I think, well, maybe not the first time in my life, but first time on this trail that I've had the lemon lime. It was really good. I feel refreshed. I'm gonna wait a little longer to drink some coffee. Excited about that, but I will definitely be doing some coffee in the afternoon, as I usually do. Ibuprofen, maybe. I've kind of got one wet in my fanny pack, and I don't know if the other one is still there. And the rest of my ibuprofen are in my food bag, like all the way at the bottom. And I don't know if I want to deal with that. So I might just do coffee. Maybe have one ibuprofen in there, but there's a good chance that one got wet too. But yeah, anyway, I am attempting the Damascus Marathon, as I said, but got a late start with the rain. Not super late, but I'm confident. I mean, I did 16 miles yesterday starting at 2:30, so I know these afternoon pushes are possible. And if I just walk the next few hours with very minimal breaks, which I plan on doing, I will have that well under 16 miles by 2:30, and the terrain is friendly. That's why a lot of people do their biggest day yet at this this shelter to Damascus. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. Luckily I've gotten some really beautiful trail shots with those farm fields and the barn, so I don't need to bust a tripod out for a while. I can just get it going. All right, hey, and I try to say it as much as possible, but thank you for watching. All right, yeah. Another windy day, and I am 1 mile from Abingdon Gap Shelter, where I'm going to take my one and only break, and it's not going to be a long one. I am going to get everything I need to get done. Bathroom break, coffee, ibuprofen, a B vitamin, some food. I have to go down a steep 0.2 water side trail because the next water source after this is 8 something, and I'm gonna need water, and then keep going, because if I'm gonna make this, which I know I can make it, but if I'm gonna make this push into Damascus, I still have not booked a place to stay. But the more important thing is, a lot of these places close at 8 for a town meal, and it's not worth it if I can't get a town meal. So, which I'm on pace for, but this break needs to be concise. You know, because if I roll into town at 7:15, 7:20, I can just call in a to-go order and take it to wherever I'm staying, which is fine by me. So, I'm gonna wait to book anything, and I'm gonna make this break at Abingdon Gap Shelter as quick as possible. It's gonna take me at least 20 minutes, realistically probably 30, but if I can be in and out in 30, that is a big victory. And then from here, I think it's only about 10 miles to town, at least to the edge of town, if not less. So yeah, that puts me probably somewhere over 15 right now for the day, and yeah, enjoying it. It's a lot of these mornings, rainy mornings, and then just kind of the rain burns off, and it's actually pleasant hiking weather. So you're caught up. That's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I'm more than halfway through the Damascus marathon. Will I do it? Can I get a town meal is the question. Come on. Oh yeah. So I'm about two plus miles away from the Virginia border, and then Damascus is just a handful of miles past that. So the final push to Damascus is on. I will be hiking into town. I reached out to one of the hostels, sent him a text. I think it said in far out text preferred. Have not heard back. Just asked if there is a bed available, and if I don't hear back, I'm going to call them, and I'll give them another 15-20 minutes. I probably texted them, you know, maybe a half hour ago. But yeah, I want to make sure, because a lot of these places say like no walk-ins, absolutely no walk-ins, and a lot of them say call 1 or 2 days in advance. But I don't know. I get coming from their perspective, but as a hiker, and a lot of these are run by hikers, it's kind of hard to do. You don't know how you're going to feel, where you're going to be. But anyway, what else was I going to say? Oh, since I am leaving Tennessee and North Carolina, I know I left that, but since I was on the border there, I would say the Appalachian Trail charm turned up a little bit. Still has a ways to go, in my opinion, with some more farm fields, but those walking or the shots I got, and just from my perspective walking through those farm fields earlier today in Tennessee, and some of these smaller towns, and even that hostel that, like, I think it was called the Laurel Hostel, where I just had a Coca-Cola and I got a shot of the muscle car out on the truck bed. Just kind of had this southern charm. Georgia, I feel like, is a very unique part of the trail. It's Georgia, and then there's the Smokies, which is very just the Smokies. But some of the North Carolina, and then especially Tennessee portions of the trail, have really just thrown different variations at you with the towns and the terrain. It's not just woods, although the trail still is woods 85% of the time. But yeah, enjoyed my time. A little sad to be leaving Tennessee. I could do another couple of days in Tennessee if you give me some farm fields and towns. But excited for Virginia, because I think Virginia is also charming from what I remember, and really all the way up through, it just changes in different ways. So that's all I wanted to say coming to the border. I'll have more on what my plan is, at least for the first half of Virginia, in terms of can't be staying indoors 4 out of 5 nights. I did the math, but one of them was unexpected and cheap and kept me out of a really cold night, and 2 were to be in a 0 day with Big Lug and Mate, his wife, and then 1 here in Damascus. Even though I'm only taking a half day tomorrow, you gotta stay in the old trail town of Damascus, so don't regret it. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to much more tent life consistency, and I still have plenty more hostel stays in front of me. Traveling, not just hiking the trail, but traveling internationally, love hostels, so of course. But I will get a hotel in Virginia probably before the next hostel, because I have a lot of editing I want to do. I want to do a Q&A, possibly live, and I also want to do a quarter-way recap, not live, but just kind of talk about things that I don't have time each day, or else it would be a 2-hour episode, and go over the different highlights, lowlights, hostels, resupplies, all that. So that is where I'm at. I am gonna put this down and get to the border, and that is probably the next time you will see me. Well, 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 what do we got here? Well, I'm in Virginia, and as exciting as it is to cross into a new state, similar with being sick of the colder weather that we've been having with rain, be careful what you wish for, because pretty soon it's going to be hot, humid, and summer-like, and also I will probably still be in Virginia. This is going to take me all the way pretty much to Harper's Ferry, if I'm correct. I think once the next state you cross is West Virginia, and then it's 2 miles to Harper's Ferry, right? Yeah, because then after you have Maryland, then Pennsylvania. I'm not 100% sure, I'm like 90 something, but either way, I'm going to be in this state for quite a while, 500 miles, but I'm not worried about that now. Right now, getting into Damascus, hopefully getting something to eat, no matter where it is, and getting a roof over my head. I still haven't heard back from that hostel. I called them, and there are a couple of other options, but I don't know. It seems like Damascus, a lot of places don't like walk-ins, but I'm gonna try to figure that out soon. But goal for Virginia, at least for the next, let's say, let's break it into half. The first half of Virginia, just be a little more consistent. Waking up early, hiking by 8, and you know, do 20s. I have no problem with that, but try to keep these crazy pushes to a minimum, because that's what will cause me to lose weight if I do too many of them. And yeah, just consistency and enjoying myself a little more, because these pushes are fun. I love doing them, but then it's like you're always racing against time, and it's not a big deal when you're getting into a town like this. But like last night, I was eating that sandwich, barely got in. It was dark when I was doing everything, so just, you know, use daylight. I don't need to be, as I said one of the days earlier, playing with my wiener at 3 p.m. like a lot of people get into camp super early, but try to get in, you know, between 6 and 7, and that'll still give me plenty of time. And occasionally, if I want to do a push, I will do a push, but that is my goal, consistent 20s. And when I want a 0 day, I'm just going to take a 0 day, but consistency will enable me to do that and still be moving up at the trail at a pace that I like. All right, I've said enough. I see Damascus. It's gonna make for a terrible video, but I get a much better view of houses peeking through. I mean, you get it there. I'm hungry. Oh, the hostel confirmed I have a spot. That's always a good feeling. All right. Yeah, it's secured. Now I gotta get to the hostel. Still in my pack. And a light rain to season everything.